That'll do, pig. That'll do.
What is up, everyone, and welcome back to another exciting live reaction, this time to the Nintendo Direct for June 18th, 2024. It is a scorcher. It is a hot one. I am your slightly sweaty host, Viral Vinnie. But yeah, this is the last of the major. I'm already going to start fiddling with stuff. The last of the major presentations for Summer Game Fest. Boom. It's funny because one of the things I was going to announce is well, if I can get it to work. Yeah, there we go. I got the lighting to work. So I could overexpose my face if I wanted. And then I immediately go and fiddle with the screen size. Anyway, point is, last showcase of Summer Game Fest, even though it's not really part of it. Yeah, and, you know, and I think, of course, because I'm the contrarian, a lot of people were disappointed by PlayStation and Jeff Keighley's show. That they thought it was like a weak showing, and people loved what Xbox Showcase did. And again, I don't think it was a bad showcase. I think it's just within the context of where Microsoft is as a company and all that. Like, I don't think it was a good showing, because it's one of those cases where, in that case, we're just announce games early, announce, like, do whatever, like, whatever's the most hype and it's gonna get most people excited. Do that, because that's pretty much what their showing was. Like, after, you know, last year, and after stuff like Redfall and Halo Infinite and Starfield, and the closure of Tango Gameworks, the fact that that presentation was a lot of just like, hey, trust us, bro. We got this. We got this. It's like, okay, but you haven't actually proven we can trust you. So making all these promises about Perfect Dark and Gears D-Day and all this other stuff, it's like, yeah, those are great promises, but a year ago you said stuff like Silksong was going to be out, or like, and you know, obviously they can't control everything, but the point is, like, you made these promises a year ago that you still haven't really kept up with. And now you want us to believe you again and saying, like, well, okay, like, you know, like, oh, we just trust us, like, because a lot of the dates were for next year, which is fine. That's not the issue that we didn't get dates. It's just the fact that Microsoft made all these promises last year. I don't think, you know, they really delivered on their vision of what the next 12 months were going to be. And here they are doing it again of like, no, next year's going to be the banger one. And that's what infuriates me, is the fact that, like, another year of us going, okay, next year's going to be Microsoft's year. And it's like, this year was supposed to be Microsoft's year. 2022 was supposed to be their year. Like, at a certain point, you have to go, like, do they have the goods? And in a big roundabout way, bringing it back to Nintendo, I think they've done a very good job of setting proper expectations and letting people know where things are, where, you know, we know the Switch 2 is real, we know it's in development, we know it's not coming out this year, they're not talking about it at this presentation. So in that context, it's very much just like, okay, what is the next 6 months for the Switch? Like, what's the holiday game? Are you guys going to be supporting it after Switch launch, or the Switch 2 launch? It's one of those things where, like, you know, Nintendo has pretty much played all their major cards, and they've always been quick to abandon consoles for the next one, so that launch is awesome. But the downside with that is that means that, like, the final years of those consoles really are scraping for the bottom of the barrel, because it's just like, in their credit, Nintendo will always have content for you to play. It's just not necessarily the most exciting stuff. So in that context, you know, what are the expectations for the showcase? Again, me personally, I'm a very simple person. Just give me, like, an October or no, yeah, I got October, a November, and then a January game. That's bare minimum. Like, let me know there's stuff to play on the Switch in the coming months. We're seeing a post saying someone doesn't like that. Well, and to those of you who are into that and ASMR and all that, you're welcome. Point is, yeah, I'm not expecting huge things for this. Um, we're not getting like a we're not getting a Zelda. We're not getting a Mario. We're not getting a even a like a Donkey Kong. Um, we're not getting Smash Brothers. We're not getting even stuff like Pikmin. It's really like what do they have left? And I've had like some online discussion with people about like if the Switch 2 was like delayed and whatnot, like because at the start of the year the plan really seems like, and a lot of the news reporting was like, yeah, it's gonna launch 2024, it's gonna be in the fall, and then they quote unquote pushed it to 2025. If that's true, if that was always the plan, who's to say, yada yada. But like, if we're going off the assumption that okay, it was supposed to be this year, they pushed it to next year to give it more time and let developers and whatnot work on it, to focus on launch. That means they basically had at most 8 months at the start of this year where they're like, oh, we don't have any Switch games because we were planning on launching the Switch 2, so we have to scramble together and get like some quick games, like it's just literally anything, so we can say like, hey, here's a new title for for this fall, um, and that's why I think it's going to be stuff very much akin to, which even some people would say like it's slightly different stuff, like Paper Mario and Luigi's Mansion. Like, yeah, those are definitely big games. I'm excited for both those games. Um, they're fan favorite games. They have a good community, but they're not like the most intensive projects. They're not something that like takes hundreds of hours and months upon months and months. It's really just a porting process, which again is not simple. It's not as simple as flipping a switch, but for me, I think that's kind of where I'm expecting things to go. People have gone crazy. The big one, of course, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. Me personally, I don't think they're gonna do it because Nintendo, love them, God bless them. They always like to have a little gimmick or a thing, something to make each version different. Even if it's something as silly for or Tropical Freeze, like having funky mode, they need something for like a selling point on the box, and they already did that with the Wii U game. So it's like because like the Twilight Princess had that like endless dungeon, and Wind Waker had the new sail. So it's like, okay, you already updated those games. How do you update them again? It's like, now there's a second endless dungeon. Now there's a super extra fat. Like, I don't. And I think that's the main thing. Is like, I know people want it. I know people say, like, oh, it'd be a quick port job. Nintendo doesn't work like that. I wish they would sometimes, but the reality is, like, unless there is a gimmick or something, like, I guess the gimmick could be that you're bundling both together, but when you sold both of them individually for full price, like, I don't know why they would do that. I still think they're, like, if they are real, I think they're still gonna do, a la carte, like, maybe at a reduced price, maybe like 40-50 bucks, but, yeah, and then so like I've also seen rumors of like Metro Prime 2 and 3, which I don't think personally, because and this is just like my OCD. Like, if you did Prime 1 individually, it doesn't make sense to bundle 2 and 3 as one game. I feel like they would do those also separately a la carte, and then you know but with the Switch 2 being so close, I don't see them doing that. Like 2 this year, 3 next year. Like, so that's the interesting thing, is because uh, the Switch, my babe. But point is, like, it could literally be anything, and it also could be nothing, because we know they're not going to bring their like banger AAA You know, we're not getting like a new Mario Odyssey 2 or stuff like that. Like I think it is going to be stuff like, and again, I don't believe this, but stuff like people are saying like Galaxy 2. That would be, you know, it wasn't in 3 All Stars. It's an easy job. You already did the work for the pointer stuff. So like, right now I'm honestly just expecting stuff of that caliber, and then a few other random third parties. But I've already rambled for 10 minutes somehow. Which goes to show like how passionate I am about Nintendo. But without further ado, yeah, let's just get into it. Oh, so 40 minutes, big beefy. Like, I feel like we're gonna get a lot of. All right, starting with Mario. This is Mario and Luigi? I thought they ported all of these. No, they did on the 3DS. If they do a remake of a remake, I'm gonna laugh. Superstar Saga. Do it. Now, also, isn't Alpha Dream closed? So I'm wondering who's actually making this. Nope, that's a new person. So, like, the Switch is like the perfect Mario RPG because you have literally the Super Nintendo game, you have Paper Mario, you have this now. Like, you literally, like, the Switch is really like the Wonder Machine. I don't think we give it enough credit for like how many great, awesome games are on the Switch. Again, we're like year 7 or year 8 in, and like I think it's easy to be just like kind of take it for granted. This is amazing. This is fantastic, even if it's not for me. What's the tagline? Come on. November, there you go. I was about to make a dirty joke, and I'm not going to do that because it's Mario.
Hello, everyone.
We love Mario.
I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. That was the first new entry in the Mario and Luigi series in almost 9 years. Mario
Almost made it to a decade.
Please look forward to a seafaring adventure that unfolds across mysterious islands, as well as evolved Bros moves with Mario and Luigi. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Bring the championships.
Ah, I forgot about this game too.
The thrill of the Nintendo World Championships is heading to the Nintendo Switch system.
I
Take on over 150 speedrunning challenges.
that's gonna say. I think it's neat to put it around speedrunning and having the multicam set up for all the for streamers and all that other stuff. But like, as someone who doesn't care about either, this does nothing for me. I am kind of curious how kids would feel about it.
Completing Super Mario Brothers in one go using warp pipes. Stuck on a legend challenge? Check out classified information for handy tips and tricks to help you improve. Put your skills to the test in survival mode, where you'll race against ghost data of players worldwide. After each round,
See, like this is neat, but like
you've only got one shot to survive.
me personally, I would have liked NES Remix 3. Because I feel that has more variety and wacky ideas. This is very much just about speed running and high scores and things of that sort, and things I just don't care about. But yeah, like the bundle's nice. That's cool.
The
I was about to say I've seen that anime boy before. I know I.
Relive the climactic Alvarez and
It's funny because I've always wanted to get into Fairy Tail,
in this action RPG.
and part of the reason I haven't is because it's one of those long ass animes
Natsu prepares
that,
to finish their fight.
you know,
Engage in
um,
real-time battles and
I don't even know how many seasons it is. But the thing that makes me laugh is like it's one of those long running animes that has hundreds of episodes, but I still think it's like the shortest because it's only at like 400 compared to stuff like Naruto, which is like 1100, and One Piece, which is like at 1200. Like,
Fairy Tail 2 launches on Nintendo
so 400 is like very doable in comparison to like a lot of other long running anime.
Embark on a multi-dimensional journey.
Wait, is this near?
From Final Fantasy series creator Hironobu Sakaguchi
Nope.
and composer Nobuo Uematsu comes the turn-based RPG Fantasian. The world is slowly
Do we know about
being
this?
robbed of its civilization. To restore his memories, Leo must confront an evil entity threatening all mankind.
There you go. I'm like, why am I slightly off frame? It's like, oh, because I'm not
Ticket
sitting
to
properly.
winning battles. Adjust a skill's trajectory to target multiple enemies at once. You can also
Again,
send
you can
a
tell
person
when
to a
I'm just
second
super
dimension
enthralled by.
and fight them later.
It's funny because I there was a post dropping stuff. There was a post the other day. Basically, you know, it was just talking about how gaming tastes have evolved, or your personal gaming tastes have evolved. I used to not really fuck with RPG or anything like that, turn-based stuff as a kid. Like, it was just a flat no. And as an adult, like, I've kind of matured and respect.
Sport is coming to Spoko Square.
What? I forgot Nintendo likes to update their stuff.
To the Nintendo Switch sports game.
Anyway, the point is,
Pass.
I don't love RPGs, but I respect them,
Two-on-two matches using
even if they're not like my favorite genre.
Try out 3-point challenge solo and score.
Wait, this was in Wii Sports Resort.
Up to 4 players can also compete. in
Why did it take?
street battle.
What the?
Besides local play, you can team up with players worldwide in 2-on-2 online matches. This free update for Nintendo Switch Sports.
Why is it not
Play
today?
as Nintendo Switch.
It should. It literally should be today. I also forgot I should be taking notes. If this isn't it, but if Nintendo gets the Silk Spire or Silk Song release date, I'm gonna fucking laugh. Also, yeah, for all the big, excuse me, or for all the people who were thinking I was harping on Xbox, yeah, it's ridiculous Nintendo doesn't have a date for an update of a mode. That should have a date, especially if it's summer. That's gonna be in like 2 months. Meal. Oh, 2025.
It's an array of cartoon classics. Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion.
Oh
Island.
my god, what?
Monarch's greatest detective
I-
is solving a mystery, and only Mickey and friends can help. In the brand new adventure, Mystery and Monarch. Uncover hints and evidence.
It's funny because my roommate was asking about,
Then use the dashboard to crack each case. What big secret lies at the end?
this is still Disney, yeah, okay.
Free update launches
He was asking me like, hey, whatever happened to Losing Island game? I'm like, well, it's co-op, and I don't like Metrovania.
Island adventures await. Customize your
Fuck
character.
yeah!
Then befriend Hello
I'm gonna friend the fuck out of them.
Familiar faces in this open world adventure. Team up with your new pals to solve mysteries and restore Friendship Island when Hello Kitty Island Adventure launches as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system next year.
Next year? Man.
Let's get loony in this wacky sports game. Play as Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, and more across 4 arcade-style sports. Unleash the full power of Acme across iconic levels in up to 4-player local co-op. But
I'm kind of surprised this hasn't happened sooner.
Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports crashes onto Nintendo Switch this fall.
What's up, Dad?
Where are the
That's all,
dates?
folks.
Let's see if game on.
Emergency meeting. New crewmate and imposter roles are being added to Among Us. Alert others when eliminated as a noisemaker. Plant tracking devices on others as a tracker. Or turn invisible while taking out players as a phantom. Suss things out when this free update for Among Us sneaks onto Nintendo Switch later today. A monster army is at your command. This is Felicidad, a realm of monsters. Those who command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a vital role in the land's civilization. 10 of Farmagia must rise
God
up
bless them for
against
having their own lore
Felicidad
and
to stop his vicious
other
reign
stuff,
of the
but it's just
underworld.
like, there's certain words where you just hear it and you're like, this is not for me.
Against the Magus' army. Plant seeds.
Oh, wait, you brought me back. Alright. I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Them to make your buddies come to life.
Oh, it's Pokemon with farming.
They can
Fuck
then
yeah.
be trained for battle. Give commands to your monsters and exploit enemy weaknesses in action-packed combat.
Okay, you brought me back.
Merge all of the battle buddies in your party to call forth a giant fusion summon and wreak havoc on your foes. Join the rebellion to stop the Magus in Farmagia, launching on Nintendo Switch November 1st.
Wait, what?
Donkey Kong Country returns, originally released on the Wii
Uh,
system,
ugh.
is barreling onto Nintendo Switch.
I got confused.
The villainous Tiki
But again, like I said, a port.
hypnotized the local wildlife and stolen Donkey Kong's precious banana hoard.
They're gonna add Funky, I'm calling
Obstacles
it.
in the way? Just stomp 'em. Pound 'em. And roll on through.
Excuse me.
Each level is filled with hijinks, but they're no match for these top bananas. From manic minecarts to high-flying rocket barrels.
In hindsight, it's shocking this did not happen sooner. Especially with the success of Tropical Freeze.
Pass a Joy-Con controller to a buddy for 2-player local co-op.
Yeah, because my roommate, like, loves Tropical Freeze. He keeps asking about a new Donkey Kong. This kind of counts.
3DS version. Donkey Kong Country Returns
Ah!
swings onto the Nintendo Switch system January 16th.
I really thought that was going to be this fall,
One of
because
Donkey Kong and Diddy
if
Kong's
Mario and
finest
Luigi is like November-ish.
returns in HD. Plenty of wild actions and antics are in store with these Kongs. Next, please take a look at this.
I love. They always give us like a choice. Soda? Or like Hilda? Oh, Dragon Quest. But is it just 3 or all of them? Because people are crazy and they think it's going to be 1, 2, and 3 for some reason. Yeah, I don't know where people got the idea it was going to be 3.
Allies to face the arch fiend.
See, another one like I would love to get to this at some point. Just it's not on the top of my bucket list. But like it's got beautiful. I love how this is a term we as a gaming community have agreed upon.
Forge your own path. The legacy begins.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest 3.
Hey, it's that dude from Smash.
Remake
You know some people are gonna say that, some kids.
to Nintendo Switch,
November.
November 14th.
Oh, the same month as Farmaga. Also a day before my sister's birthday. Good for her. Oh, you motherfuckers. Am I wrong? Did you immediately call me out? Ah, you fucking piece of shit.
任天堂ダイレクトをご覧の皆様、こんにちは、堀井裕二です。
God damn it, I got so close. I'm like, no, you're all crazy. Why the fuck would they do that? That makes no sense. God damn it.
発売日を発表できて僕も嬉しく思います。そして今日
That's so,
サプライ
like,
ズで発表したドラゴンクエスト
this again, I'm not a Dragon Quest fan, so I'm just viewing it purely as
時系列
a product. It's weird that they're selling 3 individually, but they're selling 1 and 2 together.
あっと驚く展開が待っています。
Like, if you're doing all the work and you're doing all 3 as the HD remake,
読者もぜひ楽しんで
why not just bundle it all into one game?
どうも堀井
Obviously, because they want to make more money, but like, then why not do 1 and 2 a la carte and do them for half price? And I don't know. I'm sure the bean counters are no,
Erdrick Trilogy, now in HD 2D.
you know, people get the FOMO, but
Let's continue
I don't know.
with more headlines.
it's a weird move. But again, it's not a series I'm dying for.
Let's have some
Fun fact, I'm actually very interested to see what this game is.
say hello to
Oh, no.
Great Scott.
I'm so excited for this game, but oh, it's looking rough.
Coming to life in this action-adventure mashup for the ages. Play with more than 60 characters as you explore locations based on over 20 iconic movies, TV shows, and more. Use special skills and crafted gadgets to explore epic worlds, each with their own unique puzzles, hidden areas, and familiar foes. Dinosaurs from Jurassic
Like, if this is as good as a Lego game, then really, what more do you need?
Galactica,
Yeah, I'm not expecting,
toying around. The universe.
I'm not expecting, like, Game of the Year.
Fusion pops onto Nintendo
But,
Switch
you know, if it's fun.
We've got a smorgasbord of spooky, silly, and strategic games. Ready for an
Oh, okay,
adventure
Lord.
of ghoulish proportions? Summon your courage and explore multiple mansions filled with goofy ghosts.
There was a rumor that they were gonna port,
tricky traps,
1,
another
which I don't believe. That seems ridiculous.
Luigi's Mansion
But I do like the idea of having the whole trilogy on one platform. Because even with the 3DS, you have the 1 remake and 2.
Meet the quirky little Dempa Man.
Oh my god!
A joyful RPG adventure.
You know you're scraping the bottom of the barrel when you get the fucking Denpa, man.
Customize all sorts of outfits.
Because this was actually, like, this was one of the games I was looking at when the 3DS was closing, because you could take, like, photos of people and use that to create your own Denpa man.
And launches as a timed
And I thought, like,
exclusive
you know,
on
it-
Nintendo Switch, July 27th.
Timed exclusive? Who is putting it out there?
Strategize away in this tower defense installment of the Metal Slug series.
Attacked. I'm like, is this tactics?
Forces and pulverize enemy strongholds. Choose from over 300 units with different abilities. And build out your decks to win tactical tussles.
Dex,
You
no.
can also slug it
No.
out with other players in online battles.
No. You were
Slug
cool.
Attack Reloaded storms onto the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Oh, so there, yeah.
On an expedition of the dam in this eagerly awaited
Darkest
sequel
Dungeon
to
2?
the gothic roguelike RPG,
I'm like, it was just not.
your
Who knows?
spacecraft and set off across a decaying landscape to prevent an apocalypse. Fight off nightmarish fiends in turn-based combat. And upgrade your abilities after each deadly run.
See, something I will give the Switch, going back to Denthman real quick, just the fact that, like, we got Mitomo, a game that should not be on the Switch, and it is, like, built off of Mii's and having your custom characters and all this other stuff. But it got ported!
More classic titles are on the way.
Yeah, and 64.
Play Link's classic 16-bit adventure and team up online to explore randomized dungeons in The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past 4 Swords.
Are you gonna do Anniversary?
Experience the remake of Samus's first adventure in Metroid Zero Mission.
Nice.
Plus, coming to the new Nintendo 64,
17.
Nintendo
Conquer.
Sure 17 Plus collection of games.
Conquer. Yeah!
Brave the dangerous lost land.
It's not Conquer, but
nefarious schemes
my roommate is also big into this, so he's gonna be happy for this.
and
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. It's not, but
infiltrate a corporation to end their alien conspiracy in Perfect Dark. Now with online multiplayer.
cool.
All 4 games will be available for Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members later today.
Now, normally I would say they have to add other games, right? They're not gonna just add those 2 to like the 17 plus. And then you remember Mario Maker, where like there was that like extra game modes, and it was just like the 3D All Stars.
Join her on a journey to save her friend Ash. In this new installment in the Phantom Brave series. Take on tactical turn-based battles, where you'll combine the phantoms you've befriended with objects in various ways. Combine phantoms with certain objects to maneuver them.
Something I personally prefer about the Nintendo
Combine with a cannon to
Direct
attack a
format.
large area.
this thing is chugging along. It's just flying. They're like, hey, here's a game, here's a thing, here's like a tease. I don't know, like, I'm not sure why.
Combined with Morona herself, show-stopping abilities.
Obviously not with Summer Game Fest, because that's like a 2-hour show, and then Xbox's show, like, it just feels like they linger a moment a bit more. Nintendo is the exact opposite. All right, let's go. Go. We got 40 minutes. We got to fill that time.
This one's gonna take you for a ride.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
7
Yes!
games
Wait,
featuring Marvel and
hold up.
Capcom characters are fighting their way onto Nintendo Switch as one collection. Clash in X-Men vs. Street Fighter.
Oh, yeah.
Duke it out in Marvel
Ah!
vs. Capcom 2: New Age of Heroes. Take down the Kingpin in the beat-em-up side-scroller The Punisher, and more.
Marvel Capcom, got just Marvel Hero. Children of the Atom.
Hit up training mode to polish your fighting skills and combos. Select online
Please be this month. Please be this month.
around the
Jesus fucking Christ, be this month.
or play co-op in The Punisher.
It's funny because truthfully, I bought
Also cross over to the
I bought
music interview
one of the King of Fighter games just because like I was like I don't have any 2D classic
Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection.
see.
Arcade Classics.
bullshit.
This year.
Bullshit. Point is, I bought King of Fighter not because I hate the series, just I wanted a game like that, and here it is. Like 3 years after I wanted it.
Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort.
Is this Mario Party?
Up into the biggest selection of Mario Party minigames yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Whoa, what? Huh?
First, let's see some of the new boards where you'll compete to collect the most stars.
Free, please be free. I'm a cheapskate. I'm gonna buy it either way. But please be free.
Floors in Rainbow Galleria. Use in-game coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale. But act fast. Ride around and stay on track in Roll'em Raceway. With the new Turbo Dice Item.
What the fuck? This is a whole new game.
Here on Goomba Lagoon, the ebb and flow of the tide can change your path. And things really
Oh my god.
when the volcano blows its top. Along with 5 new game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games make their return.
Wow. Please be free. Please be free. Please.
Mini games are action-packed challenges, speed trials, a battle of
There's new mini games.
and more.
Please.
And some are controlled by gently shaking or tilting your Joy-Con controller.
I'm gonna be upset if this is a new game, but
With over 110 mini games.
no, yeah, it's a new game.
Also, up to 20 players can go head-to-head online in the Coupathlon mode. Compete against your rivals and aim for first place. Try your best to come out on top.
Yeah, this is a full game. I'm gonna buy it.
Wait, there are even more new modes?
What the?
Biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway.
And they're just holding on to this.
Mario Party
On
Jam
October,
launches on the
yes.
Nintendo Switch system October 17th.
Oh fuck yeah.
That was the latest installment in the Mario.
I thought that was just gonna be DLC. That was so much bigger.
Jamboree. With new boards, mini games, 20-player online gameplay, and more. Get ready for the biggest Mario
It's
Party
also funny because my roommate was asking about because like I have both, and we've played both boards like hundreds of times. So we're just like, whoa, when are you getting a new one? I'm like, oh, probably not to Switch to. Is this Link? Yeah, this is. Excuse me, what? Also, what? We were speculating we're gonna get a Wind Waker port, and we're getting a whole new Zelda game. How does Nintendo do this? Again, not to bring it back to like Microsoft, but like their thing was like, we don't have any dates, we don't have any gameplay. You know, there's still so many things in the air. Nintendo's like, yeah, we're just sitting on a Zelda game, we're sitting on a Mario Party game, we were sitting on a Donkey Kong game. It's just like. And that's my main thing. People are like, oh, I don't want to know about dates too early. Nintendo can do it, clearly. They found a way. So just literally do what Nintendo... Also, are we playing as Zelda? Wow, okay.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom.
Wow.
This time around, Link has
Well, Super Mario Party is October, and Mario and Luigi, I'm pretty sure is November. So, Dragon Quest is November. I feel like this is going to be next year.
Seen in past Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective. To explain more, please take a look at this video.
You got it.
Stolen away across the vast lands of Hyrule.
Also, like,
Strange rift.
I understand this is like a business thing, and it's hard to implement fully, but I also do like how Nintendo does that, where they will do, you know, they did Link's Awakening as like a tester or a sample, and then they let the studio do like a bigger one. Obviously, the big budgets of
By waving the tri-rod at
PlayStation and Xbox, like they can't do similar rollouts, but I kind of wish they did.
You can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up. Just like that. You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks. How you use them separately or together is entirely up to you.
There's got to be a limit. There's no way you can just
Create
spawn.
echoes of things you find while exploring Hyrule.
There's
You might be surprised at what you discover.
that was a big menu.
Even battles will look different. You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though.
You can also
But wait,
create
there's
echoes of
more.
monsters. After doing so, they'll fight by your side. Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation. Wisdom is key after all.
Ha ha ha.
In a Hyrule without Link, the fate of the kingdom is now in Zelda's hands.
How was that?
This year.
I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the echo ability. Which
Nintendo's
strongly
crazy
possesses
as fuck.
Zelda's wisdom. There are a lot of echoes in this game. To be honest, I haven't counted them all yet.
Ha 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 ha.
How you solve puzzles and battle enemies will change depending on the echoes used. In short, we've created a game where each player's experience will be different.
Interesting.
Legend of Zelda Echoes
Shit, what?
September 26th.
You wild fucks!
The Nintendo Switch Lite system inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will also be available at launch. We hope you're looking forward to playing as Zelda in this new adventure. Now, I'd like to return this moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
This isn't even the end. There's still more. What the fuck?
Thank you, Mr. Aonuma. Please look forward to the newest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. Let's see a few more headlines.
Not even the finale. Headlines. Let's just bang this shit out.
Let loose and
Okay.
party on.
It's I was gonna say it was weird. It wasn't this wasn't at Ubisoft Forward, but it's Just Dance little trailer. That's all you need to say. Again, me personally, I think it's weird that Just Dance hasn't transitioned to a live service, like, you know, like just buying new songs. But I guess, you know, it's easier for parents, and they make more money because you gotta buy an annual game each year. Wait. There's Green Day. Okay.
A new LEGO adventure is on the horizon. It's the world of Horizon in LEGO form. Join Machine Hunter Aloy on a quest to save the world from an ancient evil.
I'm gonna be called a shield. This fucking is this one game of this is way better than the Xbox showcase.
Climb up onto tall necks and traverse other locations.
Obviously, this is one's a little different because we knew about this game,
Swarms of machines
and like you can't. But like, just imagine like in that context, like seeing. I mean, even in that context, but
bombs to hunt 'em down.
there's a PlayStation game at a Nintendo Direct.
Monsters
That's wild.
to mighty sawtooths. You might even come across the fearsome Thunderjaw. As you progress, you can help Aloy rebuild her home and customize her appearance with lots of outfits. Oh, and you
Was
don't
she a
have to
carrot?
explore this vast wilderness alone. Team up with familiar faces from the world of Horizon in two-player local or online co-op. LEGO Horizon Adventures launches on Nintendo Switch.
This doesn't have a date still.
A Stray's journey begins.
I played this game. It was cute. I didn't platinum it. And they took it off PlayStation Plus. Honestly, I enjoyed it for what it was. I guess my only minor complaint, is the fact that like it was, and I know this sounded ridiculous. I think it was like 5 or 6 hours, and it should have been like 3. Like, it's cute, but after those first few hours, it's like, okay, cool. I've seen everything the game's about. I kind of got the gist of it. Ending is cool, and like there is more that keeps you going, but after a bit, it was just like, okay, I'm kind of just playing to play.
Slinking around, including hordes of hostile creatures ready to swarm.
But again, for those of you who have not played it,
Venture into more areas
great,
of this unfamiliar
great chance to.
world and make your way back to safety. Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Welcome home, Hobbit. If you've ever wanted to live like a
I was so not interested in this game until I saw gameplay, and now it's like, fuck yeah, I want this.
nestled away in an idyllic, quiet corner of Middle-earth can be yours. Customize your appearance, decorate your home, and settle into life in the Shire. As a newcomer to the little haven of Bywater, you'll befriend your neighbors, work together to solve problems, and even share a meal. Or three.
Like yes, it's very derivative of other games. There's 100 of these on the Switch already.
Hosting a dinner party
But goddamn, they know my kink. They know what I'm into.
You can trade with your neighbors for unique decorations or special ingredients for even tastier meals. Friendly hobbits and familiar faces await your arrival when Tales of the Shire launches on the Nintendo Switch
Boo.
system this holiday.
Although I guess this section all has not had holiday or dates, so group them together.
Ace Attorney spin-off games, including a sequel that was previously unreleased outside of Japan, are coming to Nintendo Switch as one collection. As the prolific prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, take the case out of the courtroom and investigate crime scenes. Gather information by interviewing people and inspecting
I just realized, isn't that
then use the
Phoenix
power of
Wright's rival?
technology to solve challenging
I did not know this guy has got his own
Enjoy
game
all
series.
hand-drawn character visuals from the original series character designer, or swap to the original sprites for a more classic look. Take a break from your investigation to explore the gallery, where you'll find character art, music, including orchestral arrangements, and more. Past and present collide as you uncover the truth at any cost. Ace Attorney Investigations Collection launches on Nintendo Switch September 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, Danganronpa. That Danganronpa. Oh, they dead.
After a devastating attack by unknown assailants, Takumi Samino's life gets turned upside down. A mysterious school mascot suddenly appears. While Takumi manages
He's got a
to
brain
get
and a
out of
heart.
his way, he's then forced to enroll at the Last Defense Academy,
Oh.
along with 15 other students.
This is Danganronpa, and yeah, this is stupid as fuck.
Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies for 100 days. An academy shrouded in secrecy. And the unavoidable loss of allies.
I thought this was visual novel.
This 100-day trial.
What is going on?
By extreme and despair and return to his normal life. The creators of Danganronpa present the 100-line Last Defense.
Cool,
Academy,
cool.
launching on Nintendo Switch early next year. Embark on a saga spanning generations.
Sega.
A full remake of Romancing Saga 2 is marching on to Nintendo Switch. Rule and expand the Empire of Beren across multiple generations, while challenging the legendary 7 heroes who have turned to darkness. In combat, use returning Saga features like glimmers to learn skills, and formations to enhance abilities. Turn-based battles have also evolved into timeline battles, where the action order is key. Innovative features like United Attack can also help with strategy.
Again, I've got mad respect for this stuff, but it's just
In
nothing for
which
me.
order will you fight the 7 heroes? Every decision you make will dramatically alter the course of the story. Safeguard your empire's future and protect your legacy from peril.
Protect
Otherwise,
your
the
legacy.
vengeful 7 heroes may emerge victorious.
I don't think we've ever known who the Smash or
Romancing Saga 2,
the
Revenge of
direct
the Seven
announcer is.
launches on Nintendo Switch October 24th.
Bruh, there's like 8 games coming out in the span of like a week.
We hope you're excited to experience the full remake of Romancing Saga 2. That's almost everything for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
Next will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
It's interesting how Nintendo would literally announce the final with stuff and like it doesn't kill the pace. If anything, it hypes it up a bit more. Mega Man? Oh yeah, we're getting Federation Force. Oh fuck, is this 2 and 3? See, the best part is, like, I don't know what 2 and 3 look like, so... No, I think that's Dark 3? I don't know. Shit! Do this year. Do this year. I fucking dare you. Do it! Oh, you motherfucker. And of course it's going to be a launch title. I like to dream, okay? I like to pretend.
That was a first look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. After a very long
Beyond.
time, we are finally able to share more information about this title. Release is planned for 2025, so please wait a little bit longer. We hope you're looking forward to Samus Aran's new adventure.
Aaron? I thought it was Iran.
Today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do anything crazy. Okay, let me just scrub the NES, Fairy Tale. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, that was the showcase for, well, let me just June. Trying to get the, it doesn't help that, yeah, November this year. I'm a professional. How's your day going? You look
Hello,
wonderful.
everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide
Yeah,
to today's
but
Nintendo Direct.
here's the thing.
That was the first
Yes, I do love Nintendo. Like,
series in almost 9 years. Mario and Luigi
I don't consider myself biased because, again, I like PlayStation, I like Nintendo, I respect PC, I like the mobile market. So this is not me like picking sides or all this other stuff. That being said, yes, I absolutely love Nintendo. Like, of all the developers equally and publishers, like, even beyond PlayStation or Ubisoft or all this other stuff, I just love Nintendo. Yeah, they have a lot of faults and issues and this and that, but I still that was easily like, I think the PlayStation one was kind of just setting expectations, and we kind of knew 2024 was going to be a light year. But they have stuff like Astrobot and Concord, which it's not for everyone, but in their eyes, it covers, like, it fills a gap. So for theirs, it was like, okay, yeah, we have stuff to play on PlayStation. You know, there are games coming out. Xboxes, I just can't. I can't, because with none of them having release dates, stuff like Gears of War and all those other stuff just being like teaser CG, like concept trailers, didn't have gameplay, didn't have release dates, all this other stuff. Nintendo. Yeah, because just grabbing this, but like, you got you got that. You've got Mario Luigi. You've got Fairy Tail, bunch of anime nonsense. Switch Sports. Yeah, get a new Switch. Donkey Kong Country is the next year. Or excuse me, sorry. Yeah, so Dragon Quest Remake is in November. Super Mario Party is in October. Stray, Tale of Shire, Holiday, so October, November. Again, this is the big thing. Like, it seems like a very simple thing, but I truly think that, like, obviously they've been doing it the longest. Nintendo has just perfected what these showcases should be. Show me cool games. Give me a roadmap for the next few months. Let me know as a player, hey, there's stuff to play in the coming months. Half this stuff isn't for me. Half this stuff I don't care about. I really don't care that Romance and Saga is getting a remake or Dragon Quest 3 is getting a remake, but that's not for me. But there's, like, I know 5-10 other people who are super excited for that. What is it? The 100 line from the people of the Danganronpa. I know people are going to be excited by that. And it kind of goes back to, I believe it was Gio Corsi when they were making the PSX presentation. They were saying, like, not every game is going to be for you, but we want to have at least 1 or 2 games that everybody are going to love. So, in a list of, like, 30, 40 games, you might only care about, like, 3 or 4. But if you can do that for everybody and make everybody happy, that is the success of a presentation. And I think Nintendo absolutely killed it. Like, I can't give it a 10. It's not perfect, but, like, it's like an 8 or a 9. Like, they showed games for the next few months. They had reveals like Mario and Luigi, Hype's Life like Metroid Prime, Marvel vs. Capcom, Zelda, Super Mario Party. They had a bunch of surprises. They had DLC updates. They had NSO updates. Perfect. Like, I don't grade these things. Even if I did, I wouldn't give it a 10. But, like, there really is no flaws. Like, it's just like, we got a Zelda. We're getting Denpa Man of all games. I don't. Fantastic. Like, no words. Yeah, there's very minor stuff like NSO, only getting 4 games, this or that. Like, yes, there's very minor complaints. Nintendo does weird stuff. They're a weird company, but that's why I love them. But, like, as a showcase, they nailed it. It was perfect. Zero notes. But yeah, pace was good. Great variety. Lots of publishers. Lingered on games when you needed to. Got in, got out. Stuff for, like, Just Dance. Perfect. Right down to the every minor detail. Perfect. I really don't, like... That's the thing. I wish I had more to say, but I don't. Like, I'm just gonna keep gushing. But that's gonna do it for this video. Like, I think Nintendo easily blew everyone out of the water. Even if these aren't the most hype games, I think this is a realistic, solid roadmap. Showed us games. I'm absolutely ecstatic and happy. But that's going to do it for now. If you want to keep track of me, see my daily rants and lunacies and ravings, as well as find out when videos are going live, updates on new projects I'm working on, things of that sort, you can follow me at Vinnie on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, all over. I'm on Duolingo if you want to follow me there. I don't think it does anything, but sure. But I've been Viral Vinny. This has been the Nintendo Direct for June 18th, 2024. And I will check you guys next time.